I have a kitty. I have a kitty cat that wants to be on the treadmill all the time. She's been very, very, very clingy lately. Okay, I have to do my workout. Can we do that? Can we do that? Okay, so I've been super busy lately. Like incredibly busy lately. And a lot of it, well, let's not do that. A lot of it is that I'm just finally focusing on me. And I have been very consistent with my workouts. Every day in January, I worked out. Most of that was because I was doing the yoga with Adriene. And that kept me consistent. So even my rest days, I was doing yoga, which felt great. But since moving into February, I did finally let myself take full rest days. And honestly, it was a bit of a struggle because like my brain is such an all or nothing. And it always felt like if I had something going like that 30 days straight, then if I stopped doing it, then it meant like I failed, or that all of the progress was lost, or that like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like I'm either doing it consistently or I can't do it at all. So I really, really, really tried to tell myself that like one day off doesn't break what you're doing. It's actually helpful for what you're doing because your body does need to like recoup fully. And as much as like yoga is very like restorative if you choose the right kinds, it's also something. And it's okay to just like take a day for yourself, because if you don't give your body those days, it's gonna take it anyways. And it's just going to end up being 2 or 3 or 4 days instead of you programming in said days. And listen, even when you start programming in those days, if your body needs a day, it's still gonna take it, as I learned in February. But it's been really good. So I have been in the Transformation Challenge with Orange Theory. And this year they let you pick whether you wanted to lose fat or gain muscle. I chose lose fat, but I'm like focusing on gaining muscle, if that makes any sense. And I'm just in being consistent and just doing whatever I can, enjoying the process and just like living the lifestyle that I want to live, you know? So I've been working out Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and then trying to get in either both Saturday and Sunday, or at least Saturday or Sunday, except, like I said earlier, when my body decides no. And there was one weekend where, not this past weekend, but the weekend before that, where my body was just like, it tapped out. Mind you, it was that time of the month, and cramps always hit me super, super hard, and it was like, no. I late booked out of a class at Orange Theory. I took the fee, whatever. I just listened to my body. All this being said, today is normally a rest day, but I decided to come down here and do a walk and talk. because I've been focusing on myself so much. I go to work all afternoon at my full-time job. I get home super late at night. If it's a night that my husband's working, then I stay up until he gets home because he works even later than me and he works at the same place as I do. And sometimes certain things can happen where you want to ensure that everyone is okay. So I can't sleep until I know that he's home and safe and everything's good. So I usually don't go to bed until like 3:30, 4 a.m. Go to sleep. We set our alarms for 11:15 most mornings if I have an Orange Theory class. So I'm awake by 11:15 a.m., which I know is like halfway through other people's days. But those people aren't staying up until 4 a.m. So get up at 11:15 and get dressed, go straight to Orange Theory. I have Orange Theory most days, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from 12 until 1. Then it's home, shower, try and eat something before going into work so that I can deal with my digestive issues before going to work, which sometimes hasn't been working, but I've been trying. And then, if at all possible, have a little bit of downtime to play my daily word puzzles or just talk with my husband or literally just doom scroll and zone out and watch stupid videos and whatever. But usually I don't get much time for that because I need to leave the house by 2:30, 2:40 to go to work and start it all over again. And so in all of that has left me zero time to pull out the camera, sit down, make a video, talk to y'all, and update you on what's been going on. I've also been trying to upgrade my audio because that last video, I apologize, was real bad. I think my external mic has gotten bumped around too much in packing and being traveled to and loaded into backpacks and on airplanes and whatnot. And it just, something's off and it just wasn't great. So I've always gotten comments about my audio, so I'm trying to do something better about it. So I finally picked up some wireless mics. I think I've landed on these Rodes. And we're gonna see how that goes for a while. So please let me know what you guys think of the audio in this one. I understand it's gonna be a bit louder because I'm walking on a treadmill, but I'm trying. Yeah, so I've been trying to do a lot of things behind the scenes. I've been really focusing on me, trying to get my consistency down. And I finally feel, 2 months in, where I'm at a place where taking a day off doesn't derail me. I'm craving it the next day. Today is technically one of my my rest days because there's no noon class at Orange Theory on Tuesdays right now. Hopefully they bring one. So technically I should just be resting, but I was craving activity. So I wanted to come down here, do a walk and talk, and just kind of update you guys on what's been going on, where I am, whatnot. As far as the scales go, I'm still kind of just consistently hovering. Go up a little bit when my period comes around, go down a little bit when the water weight sheds off. So right now, like this morning, I weighed in at 228.1 or something like that. But last week, 2 weeks ago, I don't know, whenever I was on my period, I was back up to the 131. So still hovering. I think I got as low as 223 a couple weeks ago. So we're trying, but I'm also not worried because like I said, I'm trying to put on muscle mass right now. I'm really lifting heavy. I'm challenging myself onto how much weight I can do, how many reps. I'm really focusing on the different types of strength days, whether it's like high reps, low range, or high reps, low weight, or whether it's high weight, low reps, and really focusing on that. And I have seen some huge improvements, especially like in my back, my lats, my shoulders. Yeah, so that's been really good. So I think I'm possibly putting on muscle weight. At the beginning of the transformation challenge, we did like a full body scan. So I'll have data at the end of it to see what's changed and what's happening there. And my scale at home reads it, but like it doesn't have hand grips, so it really is only reading like my lower body and then what my relation to gravity is. So the scale's not changing. I'm trying to put on muscle mass, but how I feel in clothing is drastically changing. So these workout shorts have been my go-tos. I have them in black, red, and gray. They have been like my ride or dies. Basically wear them every day. They don't roll down, they don't roll up. They're super comfortable, soft. They're just amazing. When I first ordered them, I ordered them in an extra, extra large. And I just recently ordered the extra large. I'm waiting for them to come in. Fingers crossed they fit. But these are feeling a little looser. They're still like sticking place. So like honestly, I'll put a link below. They are the best workout shorts I've ever worn. So even feeling like I've got room in them, they're still stay in place. But we'll see if the smaller size feels nicer. And then just like shirts are feeling better, and like my clothes, like my work uniform, I just had to buy smaller pants. I forgot a rain jacket, but I had one in the car, and I pulled it out and it was a woman's large instead of the men's large that I usually wear, mostly just because the zipper is better on them, on the men's guys, or on the men's clothes. But I was able to put the women's large on and zip it up, and like, yeah, okay, it was like tight in the arms and stuff, but I haven't been able to put that on in years. So that was a really cool moment. Just different sweaters feeling better, shirts, whatever. So like, I can tell that like my body composition is changing. So I'm not worried that the scale isn't. And I'm like enjoying the consistency and just like feeling good. You know, I might not look where I want to look yet, but I'm running faster. I'm holding better paces. My heart is recovering like crazy in those like sprints and whatnot. You know, I can all out sprint and then bring it back to like a running pace, like a slow running pace without having to take a walk break. And it's just really cool to see that just in 2 months, I feel better, I can perform better, and like that old lifestyle is coming back. So I know that the videos have been few and far between and super lacking. I'm thinking hopefully the audio on this video is good because I can do more things like this where I'm multitasking, and hopefully that's something you guys want to watch. Again, I understand that like me showing the struggles of my journey helps so many of you, and I'm sorry that I haven't been fully documenting everything I've been going through. But it's just sometimes you have to just prioritize yourself and understand that if this is the only thing you can do to work towards your goal, then do it. Worry about the rest later. Focus on you for now. Get what you can do out of the way. And when you can start adding back in, add back in. So I have surprisingly walked almost 1.5 kilometers in this little chitty chat. So that's kind of cool. So I think I'm gonna, sign it off. We're about 15 minutes in, so that's like a good little walk for a rest day, right? Thank you so much for sticking it out. I'm gonna have some more rowing content coming up. I've been trying to like work on some video ideas in my head. Thank you. If there's anything you guys want to see or know or whatnot, if there's like anything, and if you want to see what I'm actually doing every day, I have been documenting all my workouts over on Instagram. So you can follow me on Instagram at the little handle that I'll put here. But thank you so much for joining me. I can't honestly thank you all enough. You've been wonderful to me and my journey. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. Get out, move your body, be consistent, and aim for what you want and your goals, even if it means that somebody else might not get as much as your time as they want. I love you all. We'll talk soon. Bye.